Sad to say, some people may be leaving their spouses during this time. Because a lot of people have woken up. They have woken up. They're realizing who they are and who they've been sleeping in the same bed with. I said this last year, too. A lot of people during this time, again, are waking up and realizing they unsatisfied in their marriages and their relationships and everything. Because they are truly now finding themselves. And what happens when one finds themselves? They release what they have outgrown. They release what is no longer familiar to them. They release what is not on their level no more. You got to look at it like this. When you wake up and you cut off people, that's why Jazzy has no friends. I stay to me. I learned. It's almost 2 years like this. I stay, and I've told people, guys, you're going to be cutting off people. I've told several souls on here. I say, you will see. And now people are beginning to see. And a lot of other people, too, have been saying this, too. You will begin to see. And for some of you, it hurts. Because you're like, damn, I built a life with this person. They don't see me. Who did I marry? Who did I have a child with? I'm grateful. But some people marry their enemies. I thank the Lord, Ya Rab Allah. I thank the Lord 1,000,000 times that I did not get married to my ex, that I did not get married to my first ex. Both of them, I had miscarriages. That's how true it is. I had 2 miscarriages. I wasn't meant to have a baby with them. I wasn't meant to have a contract with these men. Even my situationships, every man tried to get me to be pregnant. It wouldn't. No. They tried. I said, hell no, I ain't doing that with you. No. Could never work. Could never work. So I feel for some souls that have contracts and they're realizing, but you got to let go with love. You let go. Whatever cycles you guys are closing out, take this how it resonates. Whatever cycles you guys are closing out, you let it go with love. You let it go with compassion. It's going to hurt, but you let it go. Because the butterfly, being in a certain marriage or a relationship or a friendship or in a community or a home that is not allowing you to expand, you got to let them go because you got to fly, baby. You got to fly. You got to fly. And I feel like this is it. You guys are going to be flying. Tell me, what do you got for them? What do you got for them with this energy? Some of these energies, too, in your life, they haven't been loving you the way you're meant to be loved. They haven't been respecting you the way. For some of you individuals, your own partner is opposing you in the astro. And some women, when they fall in love, they play blind to it. They play blind to it. I was one of them. My ex, used to beat me. I always knew he was opposing me, but I played blind to it. He beat me in flesh and he beat me in the astro. What's going on with the collective? What's this energy? What do you want to tell them? 6 of Cups on top of the deck. Ace of Swords. Queen of Wands. You got to strike your sword so that you can fly. The Queen of Wands wants to fly. The 4 of Swords. Something has been making you feel restricted. The 4 of Cups and the High Priestess, and you know this. The 4 of Cups, look on top. Storyline, I'm telling you. Something's been making you feel restricted. The Ace of Cups. The Fool. The Hangman. This is going to be some repetitive energy that you're going to have to keep overstanding. The Lovers. With people, with relationship, with society. You hear the 6 of Wands. People in your community, people everywhere. The Hermit. It's like you're going within, and I believe that you're seeing this. You're seeing a lot now. Some of you are even noticing that if your partner is forcing you to do something, but you're not ready to do it, don't do it. 10 of Pentacles. the Princess of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, Sun in Aries. You can have Sun in Aries, Mercury in Virgo, Pisces. Heavy Pisces energy here. Gemini, Leo. You want to expand. You want to fly with the Six of Wands. The Page of Wands. It's like you want to begin anew. But it's hard for you. Because with the Lovers being here, it's like you built something, you know. Some of you possibly have realized that the person that you've been with, you met somebody else maybe from afar, and you realize that that truly is your person, as crazy as it may sound. You know somebody's your person because from afar, they activate you. They activate you from afar, and nobody has ever done that for you. So remember this. If a masculine or a feminine from afar has really, really, really made you truly, like, made you go through a deep awakening, that's your person. Because one that is your person helps you to expand and to face your wounds and to face your battles. One that's not your person, they just want you to still be the same. So whoever your true person is, even if they may not talk a lot, even if they want you to grow. Confirmation, the car honk. They want you to grow. This energy right here, Tiferet. Tiferet. This energy here, you're relearning something as well. Some of you with the Knight of Pentacles, your inner emotions, some of you are not stable financially. Say if you have to leave and move and go somewhere, Three of Wands too is about moving as well. The Two of Wands, Three of Wands is about moving. To me, it's embarking on a new passion, a new beginning, a home. Maybe for some of you, this Princess of Pentacles. The Hierophant. Maybe this Princess of Pentacles you want to marry. You see a future with this young person. Can you clarify the Three of Wands? Clarify the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands. Bina. And it's your feminine energy as well. When the feminine is pushing you to go and do something and stand on something, you do it. Because the feminine energy, the intuition is always on point. So this is something that you're being called to do. The Eight of Coins. So maybe for work. Tell me more about the Three of Wands. Clarify the Three of Wands. The Sun. You can't grow in dead soil. You also, when you're trying to grow and expand, take it from me. I could never grow in this apartment with my ex. None of my partners. None of the two last partners or a situationship. They just wanted to keep me down. They were taken from me, taken from me, taken from me. And I didn't realize why I was so unhappy. Even the last situationship I was in for 4 months back last year in 2023. This person was trying to control me. And it was really sick. It was really sick. I said, hell no. For some of you, it's like you can't be in a home or a foundation where it's dead energy. The plants are not going to survive. When I had my ex here, my plants here, right? That I have, some of my plants would die when he was here. My plants don't die no more. When he left, the grieving energy of him, my plants were any plant he bought me died. When he left, the plants that he bought me died. A lot of you are realizing that you have to stand alone. And it's not about thinking you're better than anybody. But a lot of you are realizing this. That you're trying to build a business. For me, I'm building my stuff. What I got to do. What I'm doing here too. Once I open services, it's a business. It's a spiritual business. if I divine for somebody, if I do energy work for somebody, if I want to go and heal somebody and speak life into them. It's a business, but it's a spiritual business. A lot of you are building for yourselves. It's like a cycle. Now everybody who has had what they had, anything that was built falsely, their time is up. A lot of people have contracts where they're up. Now these contracts, they're being depleted. Now it's other people to rise and to eat their milk and honey. The strength. You can't take whoever's been in your life. You can't take them with you. It's an ending. You don't even realize that these energies, tell me more about this Three of Wands, have been not wanting you to grow. They just want to have control of you. A lot of masculines don't like a feminine that's in her true masculine and feminine energy. Masculines don't want a woman being above them. And sadly to say, some women can't see that. Sadly to say, some women, masculines change them and make them go against themselves and other people around them. Two of Swords, this is a decision on top. The King of Cups, the Fool. The Fool is right there. There's something. Ten of Swords is an ending. The Hermit. Look at this, how this is playing out, guys. The Empress. You're about to be with somebody, build with somebody. The Nine of Coins. Clarify the Three of Wands. The Temperance. The Three of Swords is going to hurt. Whatever you're about to do, it's going to hurt you. You may think that you're operating out of fear from your root. You may think that you may be a little bit scattered. You're not. You're not. The Six of Wands following the Chariot. You're going to go somewhere. The Ten of Cups. I feel whoever I'm speaking to, you're going to Ace of Cups. Look at that. Ace of Cups is right there. It's your first card. The Hierophant. This is something you're being redirected. Because you haven't been able to restore yourself. Even I myself, I live by myself here in Queens, New York. I live dolo in this apartment. I don't want to re-sign this lease. I want to leave from here. I want to go be on land. I was even thinking to move upstate. I was even thinking to go to Connecticut, to move to PA. I said, I always wanted to go to PA. Why? Because that was where I got sober, Marworth, in Scranton, whatever, somewhere there, Marworth. And I remember when I left that rehab, they were like, Jasmine, you're going to do so great this time. Because in 2017, I was there. And they were like, you're going to help so many people. You're the spiritual advisor. Because everybody was coming to me in the rehab. Even while after the 10 days after, I was really dying inside there, right? And they said, you're going to be an advisor. You're a spiritual. Everybody will come to me. And I remember this girl, Kirsten. She was one of the guys there, and she was like, would you ever move out here and help people with alcohol and drug addiction? Would you ever move out here and be in Marworth and help us? I want to cry right now because maybe that's also part of my path. And I said, if that's for me, I would. And I'm a recovering, I don't like to say alcoholic and addict because I don't label myself that no more. But on March 4th, I'll have 2 years sober. And I've been through a lot. 19 years, I struggled with alcohol and drug addiction. And I've literally have passed away, came back to life. I've been through a lot. And I know I can't expand in this apartment no more. I've learned a lot. I've created a lot in here. I've created a lot in this apartment. And I found me in this apartment. And you know, Sister Naja gave me confirmation about that. She said, Jasmine, you found yourself in that apartment. That's why I appreciate her, because she sees me. So a lot of you, this restoring this balance, this temperance energy. Tell me more about temperance. Clarify temperance. You can't stay where it's not going to allow you to balance yourself. You got to go. That's why sometimes you may get roadblocks. The Star, look at that. Look at that. The Star. Judgment. Yup. The Queen of Coins. The Four of Coins. You got to let go. The Four of Coins. There is something you're going to have to let go of, guys. Even myself, I know. Seven of Wands. But you may be COCK blocking your own self. But I believe there's going to be somebody that's going to come in. Three of Wands. This could be a lover. This could be a soul tribe member. The Star here, Aquarius, Judgment. I'll do part 2.